Hi everyone! Welcome back.
Radiant
I was
team
purposefully
Yes?
sharp.
You were
With how I
purpose.
said that.
Sure. Alright.
Which was pretty soft when I took so long to say sharp. Anyway. Hi everyone. Welcome back. I hope I freaked the living crap out of you. I had Blitz in my first series today on this stream. I had OD for the second.
Yes, very exciting games.
seconds
Should I add?
remaining.
Yeah, I was really.
It was not what we were looking
5
for.
seconds
Toby, I put this directly on you as well. You were meant to bring the good
What?
games.
Bullshit!
You need to say this to the teams in the draft, like, guys, it's me and OD. You know, like, you could be famous right now.
Can you not be soft?
Yeah. That's what you should have said to the teams.
Dude, there was
Can
even,
you
there
not
was
be
even
soft?
there was even a moment at Roshan. The starter takes forever to TP back.
Yes.
He could have like he arrived. He arrived in time as well.
I would blame the Crystal Maiden
And he
for
could-
Nova.
For
She was 2 seconds slow.
no, she Nova 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times.
Should have done it 4 times.
3 times.
Yeah, he didn't want to go on that blink. I felt that he had to go.
Everyone was there. You moved the lone druid buried as well, and the lone druid actually did, however, build his. He bought his radiance recipe before he built his relic, and stop fucking sniggering. You know you triggered me so hard. Oh my god! Thanks for coming back, Quagga.
Yes, I'm glad to be here and make Toby's life a little bit worse, bit by bit, cast by cast. We have many more casts to go, Toby.
Great.
Before we're done with this qualifier.
We've just got this one right.
Yeah, and then
do we cast again tomorrow? No, I'm on panel only tomorrow.
we're saving it for the China.
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 That's right. We're your China boys.
China.
We're doing your China finals day.
We are, hopefully, on a perfect world.
Lag.
It will be great. It's one of those things where you need to be even better at understanding Dota because you won't really see what happens, and you have to assume that things go the way they should.
I'm very used to dealing with lag.
Yes?
I grew up in Australia, which is the kingdom of lag.
Mm-hmm.
And I've also cast way too much Chinese Dota on a really, really bad ping.
I am also a farmer boy. Grew up countryside, and I had a 56k for 3 years of Dota playing. I had some phone bills that were quite absurd. Some $500 per,
56k.
month. It's good.
Luxury.
It was great days. Anyway,
We used to have to put a coat hanger on the top of the roof just to get our signal.
yeah, just like that.
If only you're a Monty Python fan. Cardboard
10
box.
seconds remaining.
No. Actually, I'm a Monty Python fan, but
Are you? So you should know that scene.
I actually didn't listen to what you said. That's the big reason.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of you two.
This what makes us like a great casting pair, because the most important thing to do is respect what the other person is saying.
Yeah, and the easiest way to
by
do that is by not listening. So
Yeah, go build your frickin' Vanguard Radiance Void and change the world.
I am changing it bit by bit. It's in China now. Have you heard?
Just the frickin' Dragonlance Meepo.
Yeah.
Double Dragonlance on the Meepo as well.
Dude, I heard about this awesome build from Fogged. 4 Rodovatus on OD. Apparently a #1 OD player in the world, 1200 games, does 4 Rodovatus. Gets the first one at 8 minutes, second one at 13 minutes, and then he just has 140 bonus int, gets BKB and Blink. That's the play. That's all he does. Just like that.
10 seconds remaining.
I like to give a shout out to Waga for making our life
5
even better
seconds remaining.
with every build he makes.
Actually, that was not even my build. I'm just bringing attention to it because
Radiant team
I
back.
approve. So, looking at the game here, Toby, please don't focus so much on builds. Let's go into the game, and we have Venomancer Lone Druid being picked up by no Diggity. They really do love their Venomancer, running in both on support and core.
10
I like that.
seconds remaining.
Having a hero that you could switch which position you play it makes it viable to pick it really early.
Dire team
And this is a
back.
great way to draft, so I like what Syndrome is doing here.
It's like their version of Doom, who, by the way, has not been touched in a draft in the first and now almost second ban phase as well.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's no reason for no Diggity to ban it. The Enigma's already been picked up, and it's not a
10
bambo
seconds
hero.
remaining.
It really isn't, but you know a hero that I'm almost more
seconds
surprised
remaining.
is not touched, apart from Doom.
Yeah.
This bounty hunter. He's not being grabbed,
Reserve
and
time.
at this point, he might not even get grabbed, because sure, he can maybe chase the Enigma and pester him in the early game, but he's not going to score an easy kill in an Enigma ever. Void is not fun to gank, and Venomancer and Lone Druid are also really boring heroes to harass. If it's a mid-Veno and a carry Lone Druid, I mean, this doesn't look like a bounty hunter game, so...
I'm actually thinking mid-lone druid support Veno.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's normally Qualifier who takes up this role, but it could be Era
Yeah.
Radiant team
who gets it.
pick.
They actually banned the Clinks themselves.
Yeah, either of them could use it. I mean, Clinks with Faceless Void, we've seen it multiple times now, just how it locks the enemy down, and then Clinks goes in 3 or 4 shots and the enemy's dead.
Yep.
And look at all that disable that they're bringing in here.
There's a lot of it.
I don't know.
There's a hell of a lot of it. Just to also put it on, just put it out there of what's up for grabs right now.
10 seconds
Power Rangers are
remaining.
playing up against Team Empire.
Right.
If that game goes 1-1,
5 seconds
and
remaining.
Kaipi 2-0 no Diggity here, we have a 3-way tie for second position.
Reserve
Really?
time.
Oh, wow.
If either Team Empire or Power Rangers 2-0 that series, this result doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
No Diggity have a guaranteed 1 position.
they have. Yeah, they're in a great spot right now. And,
Hey, Cinder and Zero.
Sinner going for
What a
the
surprise! I
vengeful.
can't believe
I mean,
this
Bane was
hero.
picked by the enemy, so he has to grab it now. Get your vengeful now, Synderen.
You know the hilarious thing is, like, Cinder was always used to be known as a Venomancer player,
Yeah, that's true.
10
and
seconds
he's the
remaining.
one that doesn't play it.
Drow
He's
Ranger.
actually, because it's always Yaps all that takes Kaipi.
team.
Oh boy.
Let's drow him.
We're
Let's
bringing.
drow him.
This is the purple blue kind of
Drow
tinted
Ranger.
lineup. I like it.
Ranger.
Bone 7 drafting by color scheme. It's good.
It could be it. Cinder, obviously not aesthetically
10 seconds
educated.
remaining.
No, he really isn't.
He's at least he's colorblind.
Yeah,
5
I
Is
know
seconds
Cinder's
He
I
might
don't
be.
know. I don't know.
that would be a good excuse.
It would be. Did you already hear the complaints
Reserve
about
time.
the scan?
Oh,
Really bad for people who are colorblind.
yeah. So that's why he doesn't scan. He doesn't know the result of it. He's like, well, please, guys, tell me what's going on here.
Wow.
That's
Brutal.
actually.
Savage.
They need to make an X or a circle,
What they need to do is
or
also
a thumbs
show
up,
it.
thumbs down,
They need to show it actually on the map as well.
like a like.
For you just have like Caesar come out. Look, it's a thumb up. It's a thumb
Oh.
down.
So we do have Bounty Hunter being grabbed. Now that Drow was picked, it's a little bit more tempting. Also really good at cancelling Bane's ulti along with Enigma ulti, kind of giving more incentive for a Shuriken here.
Also a real pain in the ass for Enigma.
That is true.
Because now you're just able to stalk him inside the jungle. We have seen though a lot of Doombringers just
5
like,
seconds remaining.
you could have gone for the Doom and done that over him, but
Yeah, but I feel
Bounty was better.
that
Reserve
Doom
time.
does it, but then the second support sometimes comes in and, one little rotation from the mid or whatever and Doom is dead. Whereas Bounty Hunter is much
Dire
harder to
team
punish
back.
when he does it. And I don't know. I think this is a good time to snag up the Bounty Hunter. So it is going to be a core Venomancer. Because I do not believe that Diggity run a carry Venge. That's just not happening.
yeah, that's
I have not seen that.
that's not a thing.
10
I mean, some teams
seconds
do it,
remaining.
especially CIS Dota like to do that multiple times. We saw Illidan play it earlier
5
today.
seconds remaining.
And yeah, it's not gonna happen here. But what do you think about Kaipi here?
Reserve
They
time.
ban out the Tiny because they fear Era's Tiny. He plays it really well, and it's a hero that could close distance on Bane or Drow and burst. But what do you think is their last feel here? They have, some frontline in the Faceless Void and Enigma could also.
I would
create
look for
distance.
some AoE combo
Yeah.
with through damage. Invoker is actually the highest on my list
Hmm.
as far as this game goes. Someone obviously you want a range mid that can make the most of the Drow Ranger, and just has some AoE
10
damage to work
seconds
with the
remaining.
the Enigma or the Faceless Void.
I think that's actually a great call. They have tons of
5
stuff that they could
seconds
combo
remaining.
the Sunstrike with as well. But they're gonna feel a
Dire
bet on a
team
Gyrocopter here. I suppose a Gyro would allow them to run Gyro and Drow as the two cores and offlane Void. But I think Invoker might be more risky.
I wonder if they're considering running Drow in mid.
Yeah, they could be. I mean, you can always put that
10
mid for
seconds
her
remaining.
pretty long range CSing. Makes it a little bit easier to stay away from Bounty. If
5
Bounty does
seconds
come, you can always
remaining.
silence push him away. So she doesn't get bothered that much by it. Oh, Slardar gets grabbed
Radiant
up.
Team pick.
Alright, so we get cases here in the Slaughter, which means Qualifier, Venomancer, Era for Lone Druid.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to run a one-position Venomancer for Era.
Yeah.
Hey, that's your other option. Which wouldn't be
10
that bad up against a
seconds
Faceless
remaining.
Void, because normally what you want to have up against Faceless Void is like continuous tick damage.
That's
5
true.
seconds
You don't want to have the burst.
It's either that or it's chain stun. Chain stuns and stuff like
Reserve
Venomancer
time.
ulti
Yeah.
is the worst way
But
for
they
Void to
but they
take a
don't
fight.
really have chain stun, so it's
Yeah,
it's tick boys.
it's tick, boys. It truly is. But
Suck that blood.
we'll see here what Kaipi are thinking about. Slaughter is a very big threat to their entire lineup, and if Bounty Hunter ever gets in without being detected, and then Slaughter follows up with a blink, they have a lot to deal with immediately. Windrunner gonna be a call. Another
She
hero.
does not fit the color scheme.
No, she really doesn't. But she does, you know, she does make use of the Drow aura at least, so good damage.
That is true. Shackle's also very nice against Lone Druid, Sliders who are running at him.
And very easy to land Shackles into Faceless Void ulti, or even if Enigma is channeling a black hole, you can very easily combo with that. And
It's still very single target focused. That's the downside. You got two big AoE controls, but everything else is pretty single target focused.
the Windrunner is single target focus.
Oh my god, I knew when I looked over to you and you had that weird look on your face. You had the worst pun in history,
Yes.
ready to go.
Yes,
Thank you for releasing that.
single target.
Oh my lord.
It's gonna be great.
Can this day just end?
Dude, Windrunner, 16 just loves playing Archer heroes,
5
dude.
seconds
He played
remaining.
Marana yesterday, he plays Windrunner now. He just
And
loves
those
to
playing
shoot
heroes he
arrows.
doesn't get bored on. Like, that's
Yeah,
the thing special.
yeah.
Like anything which is just like, you know what, boring.
Watching him play Venomancer, I knew how he was sounding and feeling, not even being on his TeamSpeak or whatever. I know. That's not a fun mid-hero. It's not exciting.
Look
you know?
how quickly they came out. They used 2 TPs to go to both top and bottom lane to get the obs out.
Just 50
And no
volts.
Diggity are only now just leaving. And where are they going with lane? So it's Kazu's Druid.
Era Slaughter. Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Interesting.
not what I was expecting, but it okay. Are they actually gonna like aggro?
Yeah, they could be. It could be triple aggro here.
It could just be also a move to the off lane to try and find like control of the jungle, but like yeah, the only reason why like I start to beg the question of this is like Qualifier is mid. Like,
This is
we
a
have no
slow move, though.
question about that.
This is a slow move, like 30 seconds in, and now they're moving down here. The
Yeah.
ward is already down. This is awkward.
Yeah, I don't see the point of this. Like maybe it is just like, well, we don't care if they see us, we move in force and we take over the jungle.
Yeah.
Like if they want to bail out,
They're-
that's up to them.
They're definitely staying aggro since Kezu is heading over to the top lane already. And this is gonna make it hard for a Drow Ranger to farm down here.
Your screen looks so weird with your weather effect and
it does.
and low
It's
and
just
low quality
particles.
Battle
Yeah,
begins.
low quality.
it looks so. Don't turn it up. Don't turn it up.
No.
It's down for a reason.
Yeah, I know.
We replace the PC tomorrow.
It's a toaster.
Coin helps.
It's really bad. It was good yesterday. What happened?
I don't know.
I'm gonna watch your screen. This is terrible.
There was an American who streamed from Nahas.
Nahas ruined it?
Nahas destroyed it.
What did he do to it?
I know, like he gave it like Alzheimer's or something.
Oh, poor computer. Oh.
Well. Cinderin. This is the hero which you don't want to die on, but he's here for the courier snipe.
Yep. He is looking for the courier, making it, you know, a little bit annoying for the Windrunner mid, but she's probably just gonna run back and meet the courier at the tier 2 maybe. So Bounty Hunter is gonna just rotate, try and find something to sneak after. Meanwhile, not too much going on the CSing part. The Drow is finding some farm.
The only thing I want to say is like the CS is really low.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, like every single one of them. Like,
Well-
I'm too worried about the lanes. You're running it like a phone 7 Dro off. This actually makes me think of what Fear told me almost a year ago.
Mhm.
He's just like, you know what, Dro Ranger is amazing. She gets levels, she gets her aura up, and then she should never be involved in any fight.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but
Yeah.
yes, that's
it was
that's
just because
basically-
he's just like, I hate Dro Ranger. All she is an aura to me.
Yeah.
Like that was pretty much it. Finally, Cinderin's managed to find Come With Me. But Come With Me's already got like a level on him.
Yeah. Come With Me is not gonna be bothered too much, but he's gonna go for the Eidolon snipes here, and this is very annoying. And Syndran finding some good spot to sit here. But Draw Ranger is actually doing well on the denies here on top lane. I mean, this poor Lone Druid only has 2 CS, or 1 CS and 2 denies now.
Oh, they gotta do something about this. Like, Bone 7 shouldn't be getting this much out of the lane.
Yeah, well, it's Bane. Bane and his laning presence. You can't really do much even if you rotate over the Bounty Hunter. What's gonna happen? And Vengeful is doing a good job keeping Bambo underfarmed on bottom. Look at his CS, he's 3 for 2 up against the 7 and 4 Slaughter. And there's a lot of CS to still be had for a Slaughter. So.
Well, first done. They gotta follow up with a crush, but there's no point. They can't get the kill, and they just knew he'd time walk it off anyway.
Yeah, it was an arcane rune anyway on Venge, so it doesn't really matter much. The neutral creep's actually killing off the bear here.
But there's no resummon.
Yeah.
No resummon for just under a minute.
Yeah.
This really does not look like a good lane for Diggity. And has Kaito actually even played Lone Druid?
I have not seen him play Lone Druid in a long time, in fact. I'm
Check
looking at
the
his most
numbers.
recent games. He has not played Lone Druid in a very long time. A month ago, he did play it once in a captain's mode and they lost. Before that, it was 2 months ago he played it 2 games as well and he lost both of those.
Okay, this is not instilling confidence for no Diggity to have a flawless run here.
Yes, no, it's not looking great. I don't find too many Lone Druid games on his record. He played it 4 months ago and lost twice. And no, there, 4 months ago he won a game in captain's mode with it. So there we go.
Was that part of a tournament or something, or was it
But
just like a...
Keep in mind, this is Diggity just feeling secure, right? Because the way the group stages work, we can say that, oh, they messed up, you know, but this is where they can try stuff as well. Because they are already secure. They're safe. So, but of course, for Kaipi, they have a long shot that they need to claim a 2-0 here, basically, to have a chance, right?
Yep.
So for them, it's really, really important, and Diggity, of course, do not want to be nice to their opponents.
No, they do not.
No.
Unless they really want Kaipi to get through in second position.
I mean, that's the power you have when you win your group. You can sort of, you know, decide the fates of
they
others.
almost forfeited this series. They're away. Era had to go off to a visa office to take care of some stuff, so
Oh, right.
he almost didn't get back in time for the game.
Yeah, Syndrome was about to have some drafting downtime or drafting punishments as you get when you're late on a player. You get less time to draft.
Yep.
But anyway, Era is here. He's here to game, playing it up on the Slardar. Pretty similar hero to Tiny in the way you execute as well, and he does play a really good Tiny, so I could see him being aggressive if he gets gold here. Nice first stun on Bambo, second stun, but he's gonna have the time. Oh, bash! Wow, bit lucky on that bash, but they're not gonna be able to kill this. Time dilation. Saving him from that one.
You do good play-by-play.
I don't.
That's fine.
My voice is too dead to really hype up anything, so I just
Really?
I feel half dead.
You
I've been coughing too much.
He really has. Like, he's been leaning for the cough button. Like, it's not as bad as day one.
No, I actually feel better than yesterday, but as a result, my voice is half dead. But,
Yapsor?
oh wow, Yapsor.
Yapsor, he doesn't. Wait, can he? Yeah,
wow,
he
we
can
got
see
that.
With
He's
the
killing
stun.
him. Maybe?
Bambo, he's got 2 6 charges. There's 6
He's
charges.
baiting him.
And now come with me, they'll turn.
Go for the hit.
Convergence, Yapsor. The first blood.
Oh,
It belongs.
the turn and burn.
It belongs to come with me.
So close he could taste it, you know. He's like, I got this. But
Come.
the solo bench.
Come with me, buys himself some boots.
Gonna be happy with that. And Synderen, he's not leaving him alone for long. Sneaky bounty hunter.
Now, Era's sprinting over.
Oh boy.
With the slow that's already there, all he's got to do is just get the crush off, and this is a quick counter kill.
Yeah.
Come with me, we'll die.
This time, it is Diggity to take the kill. Well, they get the return kill mid lane. Not too much going on as Kochwa is starting to build a wall of wards here. Get level 3 on them, and very close to level 7. That's when the mid lane is really locked down. And it's just a farm trade at that point. You can't really expect much more. I like Sing Sing's CS, by the way. That's quite a few Venom wards he killed, but it still looks very dominant.
It looks amazing. He still gets experience for him, so it's okay that way.
Oh yeah.
And this is why, like, you don't have to build a wall.
You don't?
You really don't.
I mean, he's got a nice level advantage actually over Koikwa. A little bit of extra experience and creeps to come in here as well. This guy hit level 8 before.
Bottom lane. Moving over from Come With Me. Doesn't have his level 6 just yet, but the continuous stuns on Yapsor making life a little bit more difficult. Yabsor will make a break for the tree line. You'll move up a little bit further, Era. Now these conversions will tie him out in like 4 seconds.
He has the stun, but he doesn't want to go too close to his starter. He's a little bit scared here. He could maybe have gone in for that Malphite on the bench.
Synderen. Sentries are down. Synderen actually, his sentry is actually getting D-water that he just freshly put down. They want to go for more, but they don't have enough control. He's out of range again. And now the bear, it's his turn.
He didn't use the frost arrow and that hit. If he did, they could maybe have killed that. He just didn't have it on autocast, and when the Nightwear ran out, he fired a normal arrow. Sad. Doesn't make a massive difference. I think he might have lived anyway. Dusts would have been better. Sentry's not too good at killing the bounty. Good at revealing and preventing ganks, of course. Alright, so right now, just quite a bit of farm trades going down, actually. I mean, the lanes are just playing out in a pretty passive manner. I think Kaipi are really happy about this.
Man. It's happening again. 2 kills in like 8 minutes.
Yeah, and the common denominator is probably you, Toby. I mean, you were here for the previous game. You were here again. It's your fault.
Your logic is obviously sound. Yeah, he's down. Same range of the sentry ward, and with that many conversions up for come with me.
It's not even the conversions, it's the conversions and the drow aura, because he popped that. Every conversion gets plus 29 damage.
Ah,
that's a ton of damage.
That's what they get extra part. No entangle first hit, so no luck.
Yeah,
for KZU.
Poor Synderen. I thought he was fine there, and he probably thought so too, but then that damage with drow, you just see the combination working out.
Well, nice time for him. Bambo now has level 7 as well, so waiting with the Chronosphere, they rotate the lanes out. So KZU's going to move himself down the bottom lane, and this will allow Eero to farm up the remainder of his armor on the safe lane.
Sure. Yeah, that's a good thing, because he does need the armlet and the blink dagger before he really makes something happen as well. It's very hard to just rush into this lineup of Kaipi. I mean, wind run, time walk, too many ways to disengage, even the gust. It's going to be hard without the blink dagger mid. See a little setup here by the smoked Faceless Void Koikwa. We have seen him do really good gank preventions in the previous games today, actually. Like, he had a good sense on his Venomancer, and he's avoiding it again. Now, Koikwa just has a good feeling for when the enemy is coming. And now they got a deep ward as well, courtesy of the Dane in the team. So they will see, come with me, sneaking around here.
It's just the flag, like, bottom is missing, Synderen is not seeing anyone inside the Radiant jungle. Top lane, like, Era, you're not going to reach him.
No.
Like, that's a level 2 sprint. Yapsor couldn't get in range for stun.
Yeah, and look at the CS on Sing Sing on mid lane. Sure, you killed a few Venom wards, but 82 CS, 945? He is so far ahead in the CS.
It's a good game for him in mid.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, Chrono, Yapsor, trouble for him. Gonna get the Thunder's Walls Wave of Terror off with a Fall Crush. Bambo, very unhealthy. He'll go down. Yapsor's gonna get himself denied if he's, well, lucky.
Yeah.
No bash.
The Kobold 4-man has mercy today. His amazing damage.
Buddy, on any other day, I would be happy to kill him off. Movement's coming in from Synderen, and come with me is the primary target. That's Koifa. Hits with the Gale. Come with me. Can't retreat out this one. Even if he black holes right now, he's going to tick out. Like, you just put a Plague Ward down there.
You could deny it.
Yeah, you could. Sing Sing's waiting for it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he'll do.
Easy to deny with extra drow damage as well, so ends up being a good trade for Kaipi, and Koikwa not really finding too much with this rotation. Sure, you killed off the Enigma, but you got no gold, no experience for it. I'm curious to see what item Windrunner is going to buy first here. I mean, he has 2,000 gold saved up, and pretty much any item that he's going to go for, apart from Link, he has money for it.
Koifa, you're in trouble, bro. The shackles and just the power.
Yeah, Massacre.
There's too much.
They could shackle that, but Windrunner actually backed off all the way. She doesn't have much mana, so playing it safe.
You'd have to actually commit the stick charge. They'd only have enough for a shackle, not a power shot as well.
Exactly, so probably couldn't get that kill. But nice rotation by the Bane there, and that scores him a level 7 as well.
Bottom lane. Good ball, man. That's only 3 conversions and Bone 7 with a little bit of agility on him.
Oh yeah.
But that tower just, it evaporates.
Yeah, Drown Enigma is actually insanely strong.
Top lane, stun over on Bambo. They're waiting out as long as they possibly can, even with the extra bash to damage. Oh! The swap up!
The animation cancelled by the swap, but Yaps are now gonna get turned.
Oh, that movement came so quickly from Kaipi. Now they're reacting to No Diggity. And No Diggity actually staring down the barrel of their first loss here in the qualifier.
They are. I mean, Kaipi taking a really dominant lead here and just outplaying them in these small skirmishes.
And look at him keep going. And what's KZ meant to do about this?
I don't know.
You sit in your lane, you try and farm it up.
What do you do as a lone druid against this push?
Well, it's the problem with No Diggity's lineup, right? There's no counter push.
Yeah, they truly don't have any. And wow, a lot of TP's bottom with the Synderen initiation here, but no track.
There's more help coming. There's double TPs arriving. The Bane's moving in. If they want to, Kaipi can force a fight.
They could, but I think Kaipi are pretty fine just... okay, they wanna try even though they don't have Black Hole. I guess
they know he's there
soon.
Nightmare and Malefice. Synderen's gonna break free of it now, but with the dust triggering, Synderen one last attack and then a great chrono catching out the lone druid.
Oh,
the swap
sacrificial.
out, but it may not be enough. Maybe it is with the stuns. Bambo will make it for a tree line. The bear is low. Jesus got enough life that even if the bear does go down, he will be able to survive a Qualifier. Big ulti. The Fiend script is a little bit too late. So I see Bambo will be actually ticking out here, even with the time lapse away.
He's fine.
Oh yeah, you're right. You can't go critical.
Yeah, he's gonna be just fine, just jumping his way to safety. And in fact, you had the Lone Druid Kessu standing there and trying to get a kill on him, but you know, Lone Druid without his bear doesn't hit that hard. And his bear does live, but towers just falling everywhere as mid tower goes down as well as the bottom tower. And they don't even get a trade. I mean, Era's trying to farm up right now, but Slarter doesn't push a tower. Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Neither does Venomancer really. Like, Venomancer is this slow, I put down a wall and then momentum will push the tower, not the Venomancer himself.
And they got him in too late into the team fight. Veno has to be there in the beginning of a fight to make the ulti really do something.
Well, he walked over, he didn't TP.
He slithered, really.
Right.
Slowly. I have managed to do it. I have had Toby lost for words. It's beautiful. Even a caster as Toby has silent moments.
I have words. I'm just.
He's trying his hardest to contain them.
Just not using them. I'm trying not to say stupid stuff.
I understand that's hard for you, Toby.
It really is. Like, I am the king of stupid stuff. It is what I do.
Oh.
Hello, Fresh Aghanims over on Sing Sing. Era still looking to try and find the pick, and oh, you got friends. The Nightmare is there. He focused fire, but Era can't get out this one. Even with the swap, the focus fire will keep going, and it just puts Yapster in a worse position.
Yeah.
They just run him down, and the damage is enough, and this is perfect for Kaipi. This is what, like, in the first series of today, I was with Blitz, and we were praising the living crap out of No Diggity, because their movement, they understood when the enemy was going to attack.
They played great, yeah.
Yep, they were bouncing across the map perfectly, they would take a kill and instantly move into an objective. Now it's Kaipi who are doing the same kind of thing. Take a kill, instantly into an objective, and because they've got this Dro combination, like, her aura is off cooldown and it's at level 4, you just push out and take the tier 2 tower up on top. Like, the push power is unbelievable out of him.
It's really, really strong, and I feel every single fight we have Vengeful trying to swap and save someone, but it just ends up with more people dying. It doesn't work.
Yep.
You know, and here we have Synderen getting caught out by the
Fiend script. They have Fiend script as well. If they want to fully commit to it, they can, but Bambo jumps up, Chronosphere, he can actually get himself a 3-man at the moment. He'll take the stun, however, as Komi gets entangled up. The bear on the other side of this fight, they'll jump away. Big charge now gets triggered. Yeah, Bounty. Synderen needs to get into this fight and get some track kills. I think that's the primary thing he is here for, in case they do get the advantage. But now a Chrono! 3-man caught! Synderen will go down! Yapsor as well! Bone7! He's just pew-pewing the frost out right now. Hero might be able to get a couple of kills. Actually gets a bash over on Master Carry on the back line, so we get some level of revenge.
That plate's not enough. They're just melting here. I mean, even the bear is dead. The second resummon.
They may lose this. Like, there's... Okay, Bone7's getting rid of the bloody Plague Wards. With the Gust back, KZ's not a healthy man. He ran out. He resummoned the bear. It's a triple kill for Bone7.
Wow.
What is this? They're running in one by one.
This is not the No Diggity that we have come to love here in this group.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a game with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Hangman.
Yes.
So here's 3.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
3, 2, and 2. Is this it? Can I guess the full word?
You have 1.
Oh, a check mark! Woo! Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, get your tinfoil hats on because, you know, No Diggity are through. They could affect who they are going to play off in the playoff.
Radiant's middle tower is
That
under
actually,
attack.
they cannot change that.
No,
Because
I
they-
mean they can't directly do it at all.
They can change who will be in the other semi.
Yeah,
That's the thing they can change.
of course,
But
but
even then, it would still force a three-way tie. So they're not actually direct.
Oh.
They don't directly influence.
they're
yeah.
masochists.
Like, yeah.
That's what they are.
That's all they would end up doing. Is forcing us into a three-way tie in the European Group A.
Yeah. I mean, I will have to say though, Kaipi are playing really strong as well. I don't think this is just Diggity rolling over here. It's definitely Kaipi taking it to them. I think the Enigma is working out great, and their Drow just have so much synergy in this lineup.
This is a trouble moment. The Meg just got brought up by Qualifier. He's got the life. Actually, no, they're not coming for this.
They have the mech on the Enigma as well though, like both teams have this to work with.
I'm thinking like maybe they could go in, like you get the Nova off because Chrono was down. Chrono was down for another 5 seconds when Roshan died.
Sure.
So they had an opportunity, but at the same time, like Casey's got no bear.
He doesn't.
He
will have it soon though.
He's got no bear. You've got a Slaughter who has Blink but hasn't finished Armlet. They're just not ready for this jelly.
Yeah, and they're pushing for the high ground. They're not going for a tier 2 tower. They could take the other lanes, but they're just saying, hey, we have Aegis, we have everything, we have a DD rune for a while on Sing Sing as well, quite a long while. So, what do you gotta do?
Die.
Right now!
Die. Lose your racks.
There's just no defense.
You take out the creep wave, you just keep pushing again. Dro still hasn't even triggered her aura. Okay, you just got your armlet over on the Slaughter. You have to fight now or never. But then again, Kaipi don't. They can back out. They already
Mellow X is gone.
They already took out melee racks. The Absol's going to swap Bambo back in. He's got time for Cavalvo. The following crush. Well, there's your black hole. Perfectly done. And they're just going to rip apart first the VS, then Era. The Chronosphere follow. Bambo's going to go to town. He takes all the damage off with a time lapse. You may as well just call it, boys. Diggity, you are going to have your first loss. There it is. Not even 19 minutes. The draft from Team Empire versus Power Rangers almost took just as long as this game.
That's actually true. Oh boy. Well, that was one quick game one in this series. Kaipi looking dominant. No Diggity doing some weird stuff. Have not won a Lone Druid game in 4 months.
And will continue not to win a Lone Druid game in 4 months.
In fact, they didn't exist 4 months ago, did they?
No.
No, so
No,
they've never won a Lone Druid game on Kezu.
Yes, correct. But they've won a crap ton of one Qualifier as well as like...
Oh yeah.
Like, Era knows how to play the hero as well.
He definitely does.
It just